play of the game from way down.
True, silence. Rainer getting absolutely
A team wipe.
The living bomb's going.
Oh my goodness, the ring. Bob Stastinko gonna find Rainer.
Oh, the life finder keeps Maev up. It was going to be a close thing.
And healing, what? Get out of, no! No!
Triple stun again. Big flanks coming out from the Blaze.
It's a death metal, though.
Death metal into the double, triple kill.
All right, welcome everybody to the NGS Rewind. It's Sunday afternoon. I'm your host, Arrow, and this weekend I am joined by Recykic.
Yes,
That's
here I
it.
am.
That side.
That would be me. Hello,
Oh,
everybody.
that worked out well, because I did the same thing with my hand trying to point you out.
Oh, did you?
I did. I was like,
Yeah, you're right here, so now I have to look.
Yeah, exactly, right there.
All right, cool. Excellent.
High five.
Yeah.
There we go. See? Perfect. So, so we are gonna check out a game here between the Real Ultimate Mosh Pit and Winston Churchill Manatees.
Cool. I know both these guys. I know all of those. Well, I know.
The
know
10?
them.
The 10?
The
All 10?
teams. I know them.
Yeah.
I know
Okay.
the Trump. I know the Manatees. I know them.
All right.
I see Dankstrom in chat too. Very cool. Very cool.
Well, we've got the map band, so we're gonna flip those up here real quick.
Cool.
And hopefully this is correct, because this is what it shows as recorded. So we've got the Real Ultimate Mosh Pit as banning out Battlefield of Eternity and Volskaya Foundry. And we've got Winston Churchill Manatees banning out Tomb of the Spider Queen and Barax's Holdout.
Very neat. Now, it also looks like we've picked Cursed Hollow as the first map. That sounds fun, right?
Yes!
Huh.
It could be fun.
Could be
I
fun.
suppose it
Could
depends
be-
on what kind of crazy, spicy action they've got. So we'll see if we get something crazy like a
That's true.
Juice Pirates or something. But let's go
that's
ahead and
true.
get into this, shall we?
Sure, and you're talking crazy spicy. I have some spicy Thai food here.
Fair enough.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, let's get in. Sorry. Let me not eat.
Can't take you anywhere.
No, you really can't.
All right, well, let's take a look at this game, shall we?
Yeah, let's do it. All right.
So, our draft here, so Diablo, Dahaka, Lunara, Artanis, Stukov. So very heavy front line with some dot damage in the back.
Yep.
And then the Angel comp with Malthael, Tyrael, Anduin, Greymane, and Falstad.
Ooh. If you know me, I love my angels. Oh, man. Oh, I'm very biased now already. I love Tyrael comps. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, but I'm
Son of a gun. They actually do have them right. Nah, I gotta swap the thing.
Oh, darn. Oh, drat.
Bam. Nobody will know, because it'll show up correctly on the stream. Oh, you know what? It doesn't even show the... Hold up. There we go. See, they didn't even see it anyway, because I still had it on the the replay from yesterday where I had to turn it off because it was the old replay system. But all right, so let's go ahead and introduce these teams. So Winston Churchill Manatees is on the left, and the Real Ultimate Mosh Pit on the right. Which one do you want to start with?
I want to start with Real Ultimate Mosh Pit. I want to do that.
Okay, go for it.
All right, Real Ultimate Mosh Pit, boys. You've got Dankstrom playing Tyrael, Synchrony will be playing Falstad, the AFK healer will be playing Anduin, Idioms on Malthael, and Rolf the Dog playing as the dog, Greymane.
Indeed. And for the Winston Churchill Manatees, we've got, I'm going to go with Woj on Diablo, K-Wolf on Dahaka, Jackster is going to be playing Artanis, I think? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
We've got Chigi TV on Lunara, and then Brogene on Stukov. So brawling right away. K-Wolf getting brought down pretty low pretty quickly, but Jackster as well, right up in that front line. And Dahaka's going to be first blood 30 seconds into the game. Second kill onto the Artanis.
Yeah, they saw a good swap and some good CC onto our man Idioms playing Malthael, but unfortunately they couldn't find anything there because it is Malthael. He's a tricky, slippery boy, and he can self-heal a lot. So good on him to get out of there and find 2 kills in exchange.
And so we do have the solo laners up in the top lane there, and we'll keep an eye on them. Of course, the top lane farthest away from the tribute, so given the rest of their team's time to rotate quickly when those tributes come up.
Spectacular. You'll love to see that.
When you see Greymane,
yeah, he's
go
gonna
for
go and hop in that camp. Look at that. We're thinking the same thing.
Well, I mean, Synchrony, solo laner at least for this, right?
Yeah.
For right now. So Diablo and Lunara electing to get onto their bruiser camp first, of course, because then they'll be able to get the Siege Giants and have that going in time with the tribute. But Greymane rotates down and helps to get the kill onto the Artanis. And now,
very nice.
Some push onto this wall.
Yeah, I mean, you got Tyrael, you got Greymane, you can siege up a little bit, right? Why not?
Ping's calling out, I imagine, from the Malthael there to let his team know that he's heading there to the Bruisers.
Heading to camp. Or something like that, right? He'd say something like that? I think he'd say something like that.
Probably something along those lines. And we do see here already 1 tower and a half in the bot lane.
Ooh, that might
going
be a full
down.
tower, my man. There it
Yeah,
is.
2 of them.
Whoa!
Big swap onto Anduin.
Unfortunately, not enough damage there. It's only Artanis. Big
Well,
sad.
Artanis and really the fort, but yeah.
Yeah, that's true, but
The fort did all the work.
that was such a good swap too. Darn. You hate to see it.
So we do have Winston Churchill Manatees getting that siege camp going top lane. Of course, the bruiser camp in the mid lane now for Trump, and looking to get this cleared up before they head down. But Trump's already set up.
Yeah, they're already there. Only Artanis here for Winston Churchill Manatees. Looks like they're just going to have to give it up. Oh, nope, wait, here we go. Jackster gets a good swap, and Diablo kind of dives in on the rest of the team while the others are getting distracted by Malthael. Diablo is completely alone here, fighting 3. And look at that. 3v1 and not really a good idea. Wacky swap there onto Idioms. And Idioms is just going to keep pounding this Artanis. He wins this matchup, I think. Right? Yeah. No,
Maybe?
just kidding. Yeah, maybe? Yeah. Artanis wasn't going down without a fight, but in the end, no one can stop death.
Wow. So with that kill on to both Diablo and then later on Artanis, they're going to get more push in the bot lane here.
Yeah, I like this. Mr. Dankstrom, I like your Tyrael. I like it.
And this looks like it's going to be a full fort by the time that Artanis can get down here. And that's basically all from the first tribute. Not even a curse, just a tribute.
Huh, wow. That's pretty crazy. I mean, this kind of just goes to show like how much Greymane can do. Like, he's so versatile. He's just good at pretty much everything, you know, except like I guess self-healing. He doesn't really do that, but he's a camp taker. He's a damage dealer. He's a seizure. He does it all, man. He does a whole lot, and it's good on Trump to like figure that out all on their own.
Well, we've got the fly coming in from Falstad, so 4 of them here at the point. Malthael up a little bit higher. The swap into, well, I was going to say onto Jackster, really kind of putting himself into the back of the team there. He's trying to get away as Malthael v Lunara just off screen there ends up with a dead Lunara. Lots of dots on those 2. But it looks like Diablo charging in onto the Malthael, the tongue going out, silence, and it's going to be Diablo going down first out of this fight. Actually, I guess that's not true. They must have killed Artanis in there too.
Yeah, and Dahaka barely making it out using Burrow to dodge that dot damage from my man Malthael Idioms. Looks like they're gonna actually go ahead and grab the boss first, or during, I suppose, while Tyrael channels. Pretty cool. Might as well get it done earlier. And Tyrael's gonna go over here and help. Cool.
Yeah, and they've got the Greymane, so once again, I mean, he just does so much damage to a single target like this that they're able to tear this down well before anybody from the Manatees can do anything about it.
Oh yeah, especially with a Greymane and Swift Retribution at 7 from Tyrael. Oh, love that talent. It grants 25% attack speed and 20% more move speed. Two things Greymane very much likes. So it's going to be a lot of fun watching this. And an Invade at with 10s. Ooh.
So we do have the Heroics online as well for the real Ultimate Mosh Pit.
Oh yeah.
What do you see there?
I see Sanctification, no big surprise. Mighty Gust, no big surprise. Last Rites, Cursed Bullet, and Light Bomb. That's gonna be fun. I guess maybe if we Light Bomb Malthael and he W's in, or we Light Bomb Tyrael and he Q's in, that would be cool. Personally, I think Salvation. I just like Salvation better. It's just personal preference. It's not. I'm not saying one's better than the other, but no, I mean Light Bomb's really cool. It's a really good heroic, and I think that is fine in this scenario. So
this is a really good place to be for Trump. They've got a boss pushing in the bot lane and heroics, and they're gonna. It looks like they may be able to pick up this curse.
Yeah, there it is. Well, not there it is. Give me another second. There it is. They're gonna go ahead and push the bottom lane. There's already a boss there at half health. That's pretty healthy, and they have a Greymane. Might as well get the keep. This should be a keep.
Curse bullet on the Diablo.
Yep, there it is. And Light Bomb 2. Bye-bye, Diablo. And it looks like Jackster might be not too long for this world either. He's going down quickly. Damage split against him and Stukov, but they both die. And keep time for Trump.
And the boss is still at half health because there's no damage coming out of that keep.
No.
Only Lunara and Dahaka. Dahaka's in the mid lane trying to help get them to level 10, but ultimately it's looking like they're right on the core with a half health boss. With a Greymane, by the way.
Yeah, good APOC. In any other scenario, that would be very good. But unfortunately, it's nothing doing right now. Big blind from Artanis 2, also gonna maybe just delay the inevitable. Sanctification comes out. Yeah, there's nothing doing there. I think Trump wins this one in 8 minutes.
That's absolutely crazy.
That's what I call bunkers.
So stats here, 15-0 on the kill count. And of course, you know, relatively low damage game, low healing numbers, all that stuff. But that's to be expected when you have an 8-minute game.
Oh, yeah.
Taking a look at talents, so 13 just coming online. Only one person selected it. The Dankstrom throwing that out here, got Holy Ground.
Oh, good choice. Excellent choice. I like that talent. And I liked the Dankstromfication too. I tried. I really did.
Yeah, you're killing me. So, you know, just wanted to bring up about that salvation too. You know, even if it's the more enjoyable ult, because I like it too. I think it, you know, it harkens back to the Warcraft, you know, Anduin video and all that stuff. But you know, you're looking at this team. You've got Silence from Stukov, Massive Shover, Flailing Swipe. You've got Diablo, APOC, Flip, Charge, Dahaka Tongue, Artanis Swap. There are so many ways that it's just a bad idea.
No, I know. In this scenario, it's absolutely fine. I think, you know, it's going to get interrupted in a second, right? Stukov and Diablo, like you said, just those two alone have like 3 interrupts among each other. So like, yeah, no, I don't disagree with it at all. I think Light Bomb's fine. I just personally like Salvation better. That's all.
All good. All right, so let's see. So they switched. So Trump was on the right. They selected that. So let me fix that. There we go. See if that updates. There we go. That's updated. All right. The next game is going to be Dragonshire.
Ooh, been seeing a lot of that too in these games that I've been watching. A lot of Dragonshire.
Mm-hmm.
You know how I feel about it. I have a love-hate relationship with it. Some games are like, huh, this is too easy, and other games I want to tear my hair out. So I don't know.
All right then.
Hey man, if you like Dragonshire, I don't.
I always feel like the Dragon Knight is a cool toy that you get to
That's
go
true.
play with, and
That
you
is
know,
true.
so it's always a rush to, especially in a QM game or an unranked game, to run over there and be like, listen, I'm going in, I'm Anduin, I'm going in the Dragon Knight, because why not? What else am I gonna do?
Unless you're playing AI. It's not fun in AI because the AI is programmed to always follow the enemy Dragon Knight. So you actually fall out of that thing pretty quick. Of course, they
All
do,
right.
so, but that's AI. No one plays AI.
We'll take a look at the maps here. I fixed it, hopefully, so that the bands are correct again, just to show everybody. But let's go ahead and get this second game started here.
Yeah.
And hopefully everybody's on the right side when we go in. And they're not. Killing me, guys. Killing me. It's alright. Swap. Done. Except now I've got to change that too. Son of a gun. Blue. Alright. Let this be a lesson to you that if you are creating your games to put the teams on, at least put them on the same side.
Yeah,
I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. My bad. I got spooked for a second.
Yeah, because swapping the names is easy, but then you have to go in and actually change the colors of which team won, because it's based on the color, not the... Yeah, anyways.
Oh darn.
All right. Well, we're starting on the left this time with the real Ultimate Mosh Pit. Why don't you go ahead and introduce your team?
Sure, I'll introduce them. So, once again, the real Ultimate Mosh Pit. Synchrony will be playing Hanzo. Rolf the dog, once again on his dog, Greymane. Dingstrom will be playing Johanna, the AFK healer, again on Anduin, and Idiom's playing Thrall.
Alrighty. And for the Winston Churchill Manatees, we've got Woj on our Tannis, Brogine on Lucio, Jackster gonna be on Maiev this time, Cheeky's on Zul'jin, and K-Wolf on ETC.
Zul'jin and Lucio. This is a pretty late game comp, I'm not gonna lie. In Dragonshire, I mean, a lot can happen early on. A lot can happen late game. You could delay forever, or you get a dragon in 2 seconds. So I don't know. I think this could work out for them, for Winston Churchill Manatees. But I'm kind of liking the Trump's draft a little more, personally. But then again, they do have a Lucio, and you know me. Haha.
Well, they do have, you know, the Manatees have the tether from Maiev, they've got the swap, they've got the power slide and knockback from ETC. There's a lot of ways that they can maneuver the enemy team around and potentially keep them in range of the Zul'jin auto attacks. So, I don't know, do you think maybe we see a containment disc here? Because I don't feel like there's that much value other than like the setting up of a mosh pit, maybe?
Right. I think it's possible, especially against a Johanna who's just gonna pop her trait and walk around with the circle like
Right.
it's nobody's business and free her friends. So maybe I think it's actually really possible. I'm not kidding. It's entirely possible. I don't know. I really don't know. Chat knows, but I don't.
It's almost like they know the future.
It's almost like they played this game.
Crazy.
Maybe.
So, you know, the other thing that we've got to consider here is that the Mosh Pit have a very high damage team.
Right.
And certainly the Manatees can put out some pretty good damage in the right circumstances, you know, with a good group of Fan of Knife resets or something like that. You know, Maiev can just go absolutely nuts. I mean, we are going to see Chastise hitting the ETC, but everybody's too far away to make that work.
Not a whole lot happening there. It seems like they're just kind of freezing the enemy wave here. Not a whole lot going down bottom, top either.
So we do see Rolf the dog there getting knocked back, and Zul'jin throwing his axes, but now getting body blocked. It's a 4v2 down here as ETC goes down.
Ooh.
And Zul'jin just barely makes it out.
Yeah, Lucio took an arrow for him. Wow, that was pretty nice. We got to get Zul'jin stacked, guys. So I don't totally hate that trade. I mean, you already didn't have the point. ETC's back up. It's not a huge deal.
So XP slightly in favor of the real ultimate mosh pit.
Yep.
About a quarter of a level or so. And the only camp that's been taken is the siege camp for mosh pit. Others still available and on the table.
Yeah.
Power slide in.
Doesn't slide onto Anduin, but not a whole lot going on. It is Anduin. He can heal himself pretty good. And at least they managed to get this bottom point going. While top seems to be going not so great for my man Woj there. He's getting hurt, pounded by two. I believe that's Hanzo? Yeah, Hanzo and Thrall managed to kill Artanis, so well done top. Thrall's going to have free reign of the top lane for a little bit. But bottom's still in control right now for Winston Churchill Manatees, so anything could happen. It's still early. It's still only 5 minutes in. 4 minutes in, actually.
And they're calling for the pings onto Johanna, I imagine, to let the team know that she was on her way down, but
yeah,
this is going to give the potential control over to the mosh pit here, and Hanzo's in mid ready to take it if they can get this just a little bit more.
Ooh,
and life grip saving.
Excellent leap of faith onto a tethered Greymane, but so Maiev is a little disappointed there that her prisoner got away, but hey, we managed to get they managed to get a point, except Maiev winds up paying the ultimate price for it.
The real ultimate price?
The real ultimate price there. Wait, that's still Trump. Shoot. No, that's Trump. Never mind.
Somehow seems appropriate. So we've got the blind onto Zul'jin as he pops his Amani Rage and trying to get those stacks onto Johanna. But of course, when you're blind, they don't stack.
No, they don't. Unfortunately. How many stacks is he sitting at right now? 11? I believe that's around... I can't do math. That's like 55 basic attacks. Now hold on a moment.
It is.
While I go check.
11, yeah, times 5 is 55, yeah.
He's at 58 right now. Okay, here we go.
Party mix getting completed for the Lucio.
Cool, cool.
And K-Wolf trying to get out, but the Condemn pulling him back in and getting the kill.
Yeah, there it is. And Lucio might be going down too. Yeah, he does. Maiev died somewhere else to Hanzo, which is not great.
What a shot from the Dragon's Arrow in the mid lane. Idiom's popping that Earthquake, trying to get away from Woj. And here comes Greymane and Hanzo to get the kill. And now they should be able to secure this point and get the Dragonite.
Yeah, especially with a dead Zul'jin now. It looks like an easy rotation to middle. Lucio might be able to get a quick interrupt, but it might be a little dangerous. He winds up auto-attacking the wrong guy. Thrall kind of faked this out, and he took the Dragon Knight. Gonna punch it down mid, maybe take down these towers. I don't know, send a bot afterward. Who knows? Lucio does. Yeah, he's gonna stay middle.
And hunting Lucio back into his base.
Mm-hmm.
And suddenly Thrall surrounded by red health bars.
Yep, there they are. Zul'jin's gonna get a lot of stacks here, because Dragon Knight kind of just stands around and takes it. Uh-oh,
wow.
He charged forward and didn't hit anybody. What happened?
Yeah, he got stuck on the bush.
Oh, no.
Dragon Knight was like, I got it, oh.
No, that was like a Charlie Brown moment. He's going for the He's going for the punt and just nothing.
Oh.
Uh-oh, big Condemn and I think even Blessed Shield coming from Johanna, but no kills because Zul'jin pops his unstoppable Tazdingo. Dies anyway. There's the containment disc you were talking about to stop Greymane from running any further, but the damage is already done. They already got a kill. Can they get Dinks from here? No, they can't. With both Unstoppable and Leap of Faith coming out, they can't kill Dinkstrom.
Big Earthquake onto the team there. Mosh Pit coming out is going to hit Anduin and Greymane. They get the kill onto Greymane. Now they're going for Idioms, possibly. But they need a little bit more movement speed. Lucio giving him the healing instead. Gets the swap onto Dinkstrom, pulls him into the back. 300 health is not going to make it out.
No, sir. And that was, while that was not necessarily a real ultimate mosh pit, that was a pretty good one. It managed to snag, I think, 2 members of Trump and
Yeah, Greymane. Well, it got Anduin, and then Greymane took a step into it.
Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah,
He's like,
because he's
"Dance
ended off
party."
very nicely. Exactly. Oh dear. Well, Dragon Knight managed to get down 2 walls, and top wall was already down, so that's pretty nice. But not a whole lot of siege damage in favor of Winston Churchill Manatees. So, look at this potential camp invade. Never mind. ETC was going for a big slide and maybe to steal the camp, but it was a little slow there.
Yeah, just letting everybody know that he was nearby.
Yeah, he wanted to let everyone know. That's okay though. His presence was made known. Top camp pushing in pretty hard with idioms leading the charge. And a low Jackster gets rooted there. I think that this Thrall wants it, and he's going to get it. I think there it is.
He may pay for it though, as Artanis and ETC make it up to catch him, but the root is going to stop them both.
And the Wind Fury, yeah. Holy cow. Very nice. Dragon's Arrow coming in to help peel as well. It hits Lucio, so he can't speed boost his friends forward. Huh. That was pretty silly.
And they're going to get over here, try to get onto the top camp, but this Dragon Knight channel is too short.
Yeah, that was really quick.
And the Dragon Knight heading toward the bot lane now.
Yeah, here he comes. Johanna's going to start doing some damage, early damage onto Zul'jin, who's kind of just looking for stacks right now.
He's sitting at 19.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, at the current rate, he doesn't get to 30 by the time the game's over, so need to pick that up. Containment disc going out onto the Greymane. The kick onto ETC, he's very low, so he can't even come back into this fight. And Wolf getting the damage, throwing out those, I don't even know what that ability's called. Anyways, his auto attacks. And Zul'jin finally getting those stacks, throwing those axes at Rolf the dog, and it's going to be Artanis that goes down. Dangster coming back in, doesn't have a whole lot of health, is also going to go down. So a 1-for-2 trade here. I'm sorry, 3.
Lucio helping to speed boost the rest of the team inward. Are they going to go for Synchrony? They wanted to, but Hanzo managed to Natural Agility, I think it's called? Or is that
Yeah, that's the jump, yeah.
Yeah, that is the jump. Okay, good. Natural Agility his way over the Delta and into safety. So, well done, Hanzo, for distracting the rest of the team. But,
so I do want to point out that Zul'jin at the beginning of that fight had 19 stacks. He's now at 28 stacks and nearly completed.
Yeah, that's kind of what happens sometimes if you don't leave Zul'jin in check. You know, one team fight, he'll suddenly jump up 9 stacks. That means he got what, 45 basics in? Yeah,
somewhere between
right.
41 and 45. Yeah, absolutely crazy.
Right. That's pretty good. That's good stuff for Zul'jin. He's gonna start hurting pretty soon. Speaking of hurting, Hanzo's going to start pounding on this Maiev. He gets the stun in, and bye-bye, she goes.
If only Thrall was down there for that fight. Indeed.
Big sad.
All right, there comes the root onto Woj and Cheekies. Popping that Tazdingo, but the Light Bomb coming out to stall him out. He's not going to get a whole lot of auto attacks out of that. Artanis deep into the team here, essentially surrounded by all 5 of the blue health bars, is going to go down as well. And now they're going to start working on this second fort. And with 3 members of the Winston Churchill Manatees in the graveyard right now, they're going to start with this camp, and then they should be able to relatively easily even pick up the Dragon Knight.
Ready to have a little fun?
Yeah, I think so. Camp Invade will help with that too. They might even just opt to push. Like, they've got the power to do so with Greymane. And they have blinds to stop Zul'jin when he comes back up. So, honestly, I think we just push this in.
And that's exactly what they're looking for. Greymane just getting so much damage onto this keep, already at about 1/3 health, and the Giants themselves probably able to finish it off because there's no minions here to distract them.
Ooh. Big Cursed Bullet goes on Mr. ETC, and he goes down very quickly after a Dragon's Arrow. Light Bomb coming out. It's going to hit just Artanis. Rolf manages to disengage. And barely gets away. No, he doesn't. He gets swapped. And then once again, the leap of faith. These leaps are incredible coming from the AFK healer, but unfortunately not incredible enough to save Thrall. Dankstrom getting pounded again by the Zul'jin. Mayev's looking hungry too. The swap's not quite finding the mark there, however.
I want to point out again that... well, yeah, we'll finish that thought in a moment.
All right. No, I think it's done. Go on. Go ahead and point out.
So I wanted to point out there that Dankstrom popped his Iron Skin and avoided the tether from Maiev as she was coming in back on the other side, but also here at the wall. So managed to do it twice.
Yes.
And without that would have been a dead Johanna.
Oh, 100%. That hold your ground talent. Pretty good. Definitely pretty good. I know some people like Halls of Hope better, but listen, I think being unstoppable 4 seconds earlier than usual is pretty helpful.
And it's a bigger shield, too.
Yeah, absolutely. And Dankstrom said something fun in chat. He said, I know this is a replay, but I don't see any synergy with the Maiev.
That's not Dankstrom, that's Droopy.
I kind of gotta agree. I don't see anything... Is it? I kind of want to ask Dankstrom, too, in this fake interview. Was the draft order, was Maiev early? Because if so, I think you managed to... I would assume Johanna came afterward, and that kind of throws a wrench in Maev's plans, because Johanna's a pretty hard counter to Maiev. So they might have had a different idea in mind than what they currently have here. So I'm kind of wondering if, like, you just figured out whatever their plan was, and they said, well, time to do something else. So,
So there is the tether with a light bomb. It's going to hit 2, Lucio and ETC. Cursed bullet going out, but we do get the shield onto all of the Manatees. Containment disc onto Greymane once again. Dankstrom surrounded by the red team, trying to get him down. 100 health, may be able to make it out. Does get the Iron Skin. And now Zul'jin popping that Taz Dingo, trying to finish off Thrall. Does get the kill. And with level 19 coming up, this was probably not the place that Trump wanted to take that fight, but it wasn't initially their choice. They just rotated aggressively and found themselves in the middle of a death bush from the Manatees.
And thanks from you cheeky, you risky boy. You almost died there, but you didn't. So that's good.
Jordo Max says, if only you guys waited, indeed. But there's the kill onto Artanis. The interrupt onto the mosh pit with level 20s here. This could be really bad as a massive light bomb hits everybody and a few minions. Artanis trying to stay in this fight, and they're trying to get the damage onto Johanna, but probably not the target you want to be focusing your damage on when there's a Greymane and a Hanzo nearby.
Not really. And Lucio's health bar went down very quickly. There's just so much damage coming out from Trump that not sure Winston Churchill Manatees Lucio knows quite what to do with that. Not that he doesn't know. Let me rephrase that. His healing might not be quite enough to deal with this potential burst here from Hanzo.
Synchrony jumping over the wall there, getting away from Jackster, the only person alive for the Manatees. And Thrall, once again, chasing down Maiev, but this time there's a containment disc to slow that down.
Yeah. Well, they managed to pop a containment disc out. Here comes the Dragon Knight. What does he want? I think he wants the bottom lane, as telegraphed by that ping that you may or may not have seen.
I didn't see it.
Well, there was a ping for bottom lane. There's a fascinating Dragon's Arrow.
Went right into well, I was going to say the keep, but not the keep structure, but the keep, the building.
Yeah, that one. I mean, looked cool.
The fortress. The castle.
The castle. Let's call it a I'm going to start calling it a castle now. But Tazdingo was popped, but Zul'jin kind of went for a ride there. Whole lot of things coming out. Light Bomb in particular manages to finish off ETC and more or less Artanis. I think this might be the end of the days for Winston Churchill Manatees, as Trump manages to destroy this core very quickly, although they get a nice consolation prize with a dead Greymane. GG's being thrown out. Idiom's only saying it to his teammates, but that's okay.
Synchrony in chats, I think maybe didn't appreciate me following that arrow all the way across the screen.
fascinating, Kappa, as well, coming out. If only I like this chat. This is a lively chat. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what that arrow was, bud, but I mean, hey, look, if you want to take the shot, take the shot. I say it. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Wayne Gretzky, Michael Scott.
All right, well, so that is going to be game number 2, going over to the Real Ultimate Mosh Pit.
Mm-hmm.
And let's go ahead and update our score. Come back to our lovely faces. Okay, just yours.
Just mine?
Yeah.
Well, okay.
You know what? I should open the shades.
I open my window. It is very open. It's an open window.
There you go. So our next game is going to be Jailbait versus Rush B. That is another B East setup, another B East match. So I'm going to go pop off into chat, let them know that we're coming up. Let's take just a couple minutes of a break, and we'll be right back.
Cool.